how to make pictures have rounded corners in your Shopify store. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you how you can have your product pictures have rounded corners in Shopify. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So currently, as you can see, these product pictures don't have any rounded corners. They have like square corners. We're going to fix that. We're going to make it a little bit more beautiful. We're going to have rounded pictures. So let's go ahead and do that. So let me just reset that. Now, there are a couple of ways to do that. You can go ahead and add an application into your Shopify store, or you can add code. It depends on you. I'm going to show you both methods. So first, I'm going to show you with the code method because, people want to use code because, it makes your site a little bit faster. When you download different applications, it takes a little bit time to load them up, and that's why they make websites a little bit slower. But if you go ahead and opt for a code instead, it doesn't have that effect on your website. It doesn't make your website slower. So let's go ahead and do that. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our dashboard right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, click on online store, and we're going to go ahead and go into the theme section. Now you can use this method for any of the theme you want. We're going to be continuing with Dawn. Now I do want to make sure that you all should keep a copy of your original theme and implement any changes you want in here. And once they all work, then what you're going to do is you're going to make sure to do all of that or copy the code and paste it in the main website. This way, if you mess up, you forgot to do something, and it wasn't perfect, your main website won't be affected by it because you are going to be practicing on the duplicate. And once you've perfected it, you can go ahead and implement it into the main website. So let's go ahead and do that with the duplicate. Create a duplicate is very simple. You just hit the 3 button and hit duplicate, and there you go. Give it a couple of seconds and you should be good to go. So now we're going to go ahead and click on the 3 buttons and click on edit code. Now you have to go ahead and edit the code over here. You will find the code in the description, don't worry. So for now, what we want to do is we want to come over here, and I'm just simply going to go ahead and close all of these. Now in the search bar, you're going to want to type in, and you want to search for base.css, right? So just simply search for base and you will find it right here. Most Shopify theme are base, but is something else like stein.css or theme.css, it will work as well. So just simply open up base.css, give it a couple of seconds to load up. And once it's loaded up, you want to make sure to scroll all the way down. There are a lot of pieces of code. And at the bottom, you will find the line right here. Now, if for some reason this line does not exist, let me just zoom in so you can see it better. This bottom line doesn't exist. It's just one bar like this one. Just type over here and hit enter to create a new bar. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come over here and click the link in the description and find this code right here, and make sure to copy all of it. Make sure to copy the entire code like so, and just copy it. And then what you want to do is go back to your theme editor and then just simply paste the code like so, and then you're going to click on save. And if you notice over here, you can see the border radius is 20px or 20 pixels, which means this is the size. You can go ahead and change the size. You can increase it, decrease it, however you like it. So if we go back to our product page, zoom in a little bit, we can see rounded corners, only sharp corners. Let's go ahead and reload it. I think I forgot to save out. Oh, it works. Oh, sorry, I forgot I have the wrong page open. Let me go ahead and open this up. This was the main website, not the duplicate. So that's why it didn't show up. Now here we go. So let me just go ahead and open it up. Now we can see rounded edges right here. So this is the before and this is the after. You can see round edges even in other, options right here, even in the pictures of the product that we have. So pretty cool. If you want, you can change it as well. So if we go back over here, let's go ahead and increase it to, let's say, I don't know, 30. Let's go ahead and see 30. Click on save. Give it a couple of seconds to save the changes. And now if we come back over here, reload the page, there we go. As you can see, more rounded corners. So I think it's a little bit too much. Let me actually zoom out and see how it looks like. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. So I think 20 was good. Maybe 18, 19, whatever you want. But I think 20 is good. Now we'll just save it. Come back over here. Reload it. Yeah, this is much better. So there you go. That is how you can add rounded edges or rounded corners into the product section of your Shopify store. Now, there's another way to do this. The other way is to use the application, of course, but if you wanted to use it, but let's go ahead and add it anyway. So now, make sure to copy the code exactly like I said, right? Not even this dot over here. Make sure to copy the dot and go into the search for base.css, and it will arrive over here, and scroll all the way to the very bottom, create a new line right here, and then paste the code right here. So there you go. So now let's go ahead and use the application method as well. So in the Shopify App Store, there are a couple of applications to look at when, you want to have some customization options. So the first one we have is called Customify or Customify. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So this is a pretty cool tool that you can use. There is a free plan available. So you can see right here, there are other paid plans, so it depends on you whether you want. So here you can add custom products, paid products, orders, and all of that. You have some different customization options. You have some variant display, so you have different display types of product, customized text. So here you go, product variants, custom products, and everything. This is a pretty cool application that you can use. Another one is called Product Options and Customizer. Again, this is a free plan available over here and free trial. There is a paid plan as well, so keep that in mind. Here you can see some of the customization options. They provide checkbox swatches, conditional logic, fonts, date, drop-down menus, custom text, radio, buttons, numbers, and many, many more. So they have a bunch of different options when it comes to customizations. So it really depends on you if you want to choose this. I would go with this one because, they give a bunch of different options when over here you don't get a lot of options. And the last one is called Tipu Product Options and Variants. So again, it's free, but there's a paid plan. And again, like the previous one, this also gives you a variety of customization options. So here you can see checkboxes, swatches, all the good stuff, even radio buttons, custom text, GIF wraps, custom CSS, custom HTML, preview, translation, and all of that. Now, again, if you opt for a application instead of code, remember it is going to affect the speed of your website because applications take time to load up, and they can overall slow down your website. And of course, the code itself, usually, if it's a little bit more tricky to do, if it's a little bit more confusing and advanced, then of course I would say and suggest go for an application instead of getting a code. But if it is a very simple thing like the one that I showed you, like making round edges, you don't need an application. So keep that in mind. But again, it all depends on you whether you want to, do it or not. But I would recommend going with the code method because it's much, much more easier. And of course, that is it. That is it for this video, guys. That is how you can add rounded edges, rounded corners for your Shopify product pages. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections down below, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as possible. And again, as always, take care and goodbye.